Hey, good morning, afternoon, whatever time it is when you are viewing this little slideshow. I'd like to spend a little bit of time today just thinking about what the ancient peoples of Mesoamerica may have been eating. So I like to travel with my stomach. So um, let's just take a few moments here and do a little time travel with our stomachs, if you will. There were many separate and diverse cultures that existed in Mesoamerica. I want to focus here on two of the dominant ones. We have the Aztecs, or Mexica, and the Mayans. So I've got a little photo here on the left, which is from the floating gardens of from the Aztecs. Pretty amazing to think about what these people were doing to domesticate and cultivate foods that fed these very large populations.
Let's take a look at this incredibly impressive list of New World foods. These are foods that did not exist in the Old World before contact. We have potatoes, tomatoes, corn, beans, squash, chili, cacao, chocolate, vanilla, sweet potatoes, avocados, artichokes, onions. Now, it is very hard for me to imagine a Italy without tomatoes, or a Ireland without potatoes, or a Switzerland without chocolate. I mean, what were these guys even doing before? Um, you can tell it probably went wild when all these New World foods showed up. It must have been amazing to be a part of. All right, this is me trying my hand at some mashed avocados. Avocados were an important staple for both the Aztecs and the Mayans, along with chili and onions. It's a bit of a modern take on it. The biggest thing I did wrong here was I included lime, which would originated in Asia. So it's a little bit wrong to include the limes, but it felt even more wrong to not include them. I tried my hand at making some corn tortillas from scratch. Corn tortillas are one of my favorite foods, and if you have them homemade, they're literally just little magic discs. What's cool about the corn tortillas is that these are relatively unchanged. This is pretty much the same way that the Mayans and Aztecs both ate a lot of their corn. It's a pretty simple thing to make if you can do it, which I could not do. It's just two ingredients. You take the masa harina, which is ground corn, and water, and then getting it to the right consistency. But this allowed them to store the corn and then be able to consume it year round. After many attempts and a growing hunger, I made a pivot to just using some yellow corn tortillas that I bought from the store. Um, quick quick shout out to former UT alum Ridge for making this beautiful tortilla warmer. Okay, time to assemble. I cooked some salmon, delicious. Um, the both the Mayans and Aztecs did consume fish. However, it wasn't a staple of their diet. It would have been more of like a special occasion type of thing. They were using insects as a protein source to feed the masses. So I wasn't dedicated enough to this assignment to eat insects. Sorry, Andrew. But I put this together with my smashed avocado, corn tortillas, and then a pineapple, tomato, and onion salsa, all New World foods here. And I just put together a feast for pretending I was an Aztec king as I ate this.